Getting started with your first game can be quite daunting and honestly a bit challenging if you have no resources to work with. That's why I want to share a few really awesome free resources you can use to get started so you can make the project of your dreams. The first one's this one right here. Zelo's free controller and keyboard prompts from those awesome guys. All it is a simple zip with a bunch of icons. For example, keyboard and mouse. If I go and open it, you have a light theme, dark theme, blanks. So in dark, as you see, we just have a ton of buttons that you can just use. Every single letter of the alphabet, of the F keys, the number keys, mouse button keys, they're all there. And it even includes the blank version. So if you wanted to make your own custom buttons because it doesn't have something, like if, for example, you're using an F11 key, you can just make your own. It has all the major platforms, PS5, Stream Deck, Switch, Xbox Series. So you have all the icons and all the buttons that are available. For example, for the Xbox controller, and it has everything from the D-pad, the R3, L2, every single button is here. And in the other category, you even have some more niche ones like the Amazon Luma, some gestures, the Ouya, going back to PS3, PS4, the Wii, Wii U. So if you're doing like a touch game on mobile, these can be quite useful. And again, they're all free. The next one on the list is GameIcons.net. And it's just that. You have a bunch of free game icons and you can even customize the colors right on here. So for example, if I need something with a sword, I can go ahead and search for a bunch of weapon icons and see which one fits. And let's say I really like this fragmented sword. I can go in here and now I can go ahead and start to customize the background, the color of it, and then save it as an SFG or a PNG. I can even change the shape of the background entirely, whatever I'd like. It's all very customizable, and so you can use this to set up basic abilities and skills using these and be good to go. Now, this hasn't been updated since April 7th of last year, so it's been a while. But for most things that are just generic game things, you're gonna find an icon for it here. Next on our list is Polyhaven. Now, this website has been around for quite a long time. I've been using it for a long time. You can get HDRIs here. You can even get materials and models here. So as you can see, if I want to, I can grab these models that have just been added a week ago now. There's a few early access ones that are just arriving really soon. So you can see they're still updating everything. And if I want, for example, some appliances specifically, there's tons of them. And all it is, you have to just click on it. And then you just click download. You just select the type of any format you want here. Go ahead and download it. Change your resolution of textures, whatever you need. You're good. No account necessary. That's the beauty of this place. You don't need to make an account to get all this awesome free stuff. Sites for the models, as I showed, it has a bunch of materials here. We can get the textures. And honestly, it is a fantastic source for HDRIs, which you can either use as reflection captures, or you can put it in your skylight to use basically as HDR lighting. Now, another great resource for awesome free stuff is opengameart.org. You can get tons of free stuff here. In fact, if you're looking for game audio, they have quite a large collection, and this is just me looking up once from this specific artist. This is all of his stuff just by himself. And when I search, I can even categorize what kind of art do I want: 2D, concept, 3D art. I can even search by licenses. So for example, I can search for only CC0 work and filter it and try to find exactly what I want. Now, not all of this is going to be the highest quality, but when you're just starting out with a game or a project, it's better to have something rather than nothing. But as you see here, I just search for sound effects and music. They're all just CC0, and there are 187 pages of just sound effects and music. So quite a large library to really filter through and try to find something that will fit your needs. But on the topic of audio, you can actually get hundreds of gigabytes of free sound effects, and you might not even realize it. If you're familiar with GDC, the Game Developer Conference, did you know they provide free sound effects every year for people? That's right. Through Sonus, you can get royalty-free sound effects from the game audio of GDC. If I scroll down here, you can see going back all the way to 2015, we have 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21, 23. Because it was during COVID, I'm pretty sure they didn't do multiple during that time. And you can just go ahead and open it and just download all the parts. Or there's always torrents for these for convenience. Now you might notice it ends at 2023 instead of 24. That's because the 2024 one is on its own separate thing where you can download it from right here. And then you'll have something like this. We have lots of sound effects. If I open any one of these, you can see they all come with the place where the sound effects originated from and the category. So here's some sound effects from, for example, Navi Retlove Studio. And you can see they have a few in here. Now, they don't have the full collections of each one because they're just audio that they use during GDC. But if you find some of these to be really good and you kind of know the category and the name of it, you search it online and find the full pack to get later on. But with all of these combined, there's literally over 200 gigabytes of sound effects. And there's just honestly so much. There's just so much of this. And you just keep going through all of this. It would take you just a long time just to listen through them all or find them all. And the final free resource I want to share with all of you is Kenney. Kenney is awesome. Kenney.nl. Well, he just has tons of free stuff that he gives away. All of this, everything you see is completely free. If I want to, I can go ahead and just go over here and download it. Simple as that. None of the websites I have shown you require you to make an account and then have them take your information or anything like that. You can just get whatever you want. And if I want to focus on UI, now I have a bunch of UI stuff. Here's a bunch of different kinds of input prompts. If the ones from Zilus weren't your thing, you want something a little visually different, here's a new design right away from Kenney. And he also has different things, like for example, for the Game Boy, Nintendo Wii, and more. So there are many free options for you out there to just start grabbing and start making. Just because you use these things doesn't mean you have to worry about, oh no, people are gonna, criticize you for using free stuff. No, they're just tools. How you use them is what matters. Now, a link to them will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to support me, you can join these wonderful people here in supporting what I do. It really means a lot. And you can join the community, which is also in the description down below. And if you're interested in seeing more videos like this, showing off awesome, cool resources you can get for yourself, let me know in the comments below. But with that, if you're looking for more awesome videos, check out this one right over here.